Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock, and this is John Presco coming to you live from Springfield, Oregon. We've got so much sun today. It just brightens everything up. It's January 19th, and us Oregonians, we adjust to our doom and gloom weather, and we play with indoor lighting and stuff, and now we got this outdoor lighting putting this too dramatic, Look at the lines on me, lights. Oh, ooh, look at that. Magic. Okay, well, we're going to pole vault. We're going to go for the high bar in our pole vaulting exercise, which is art. Let's try this. Art is commitment. It's one commitment after another, after another, after another. People say, well, why is art so valuable? Why do we pay so much for our art? Well, you don't really pay enough. It should be that way. So I've been working with these figures here, trying to get the dimensions, get the weight of the ballot box they're carrying. And I think I'm ready to put in their dresses. They're both wearing black dresses, formal. I'm really getting into these, who these women are. They're, what is it? What do you call them? If they're, aides to senators and congressmen. I forget what you call them. So here I am, about ready to make them come visible. And this is a commitment here. And I'm using black paint with raw umber in it. So you never want to use black paint by itself. Or maybe you do, but I don't, because it's too intense. So I'm starting out with a bit of a wash. Remember, this woman was wearing a set of pearls. Extremely dramatic. So many things, so many meanings behind a woman wearing pearls. It's just like something they do when they get older. It's that transition, You're a boy, and you're mad. You're wearing a tie. It's a symbol. I'm remembering what this looked like. This opening here. I made a mental note how important it was to get that right. So I talk about this light area here. So something to shoot for in terms of getting the whole figure down. It's good to make references like that. It's good to study your figures. That's pretty dramatic. I think I got it right. I think I got the right scale. So if you're going to do it, you study your figures before you commit. One commitment after the other. See, I might have done this arm wrong. Because I couldn't see the space. If there was a space. I'm going to go commit to this, what I already did through my drawing on the canvas directly. I'm not working from I thought about doing a drawing. So, first impression I got, I looked at my sketch and stuff with these women again. These are primates. Human beings are primates. Here they are out in the wilderness, it could be Africa. They're doing something that we recognize as important. Carrying tools of democracy. What would be a tool of democracy? Already made a mistake, but that's okay. I had to get a Q-tip, I did. The tool of democracy is the ballot, a piece of paper on which we make a mark. Yeah, save that. Yay or nay, or, there's a keyword, this or that. Now these could be words a hunter would use. Should I go for this game or should I go for that game? I got that from, she's going to be looking here, right at you. She's covering in this area visually. This one will be looking out, down the hill, towards the sunset. So these women are huntresses. They've been elected to do something very important. I like this already because it's tribal. It's a tribal quality, putting them out in the wilderness. Now they're bringing home the gazelle. I like that because Black Africans were kidnapped and brought here against their will. They still are allowed to fully participate in democracy. We still have people that are trying to suppress their vote, keep it harder for Black people to vote. That's not there. Doesn't sound like a democratic thing to do, but that's what happens. That's what's happening. That's what happened on this day. January 6th. The mob, I don't see a person of color in that mob. Rushed the Capitol building, led on by the leader, President of the United States. He's telling them, they robbed me. They robbed you. Basically, don't let them complete the counting of the ballots. That's about as primitive as you can get. You know? My tribe has to stop the other tribe from bringing home the bacon, you know. So these two women dressed in black have managed to grab the votes. The beef, they got the beef. Now they're heading to a safe place. You know, is this place safe? They're looking right here in your eyes. Are you safe? Whose side are you on? Are you the enemy that wants to burn the ballots? You know, this one would be looking over here, sort of at the sun, even though she's looking down here to see if there's anybody down here. She's getting that moment of hope. When you look to where the day is going down, the sun timing, and the head turned to 3/4. That's a position of hope. So there's two directions, and then they got the box in between them. So I'm going to take a break from here, clean a plate, if I've done this correctly. See, because this is the rough part. This is just the rough part. Now I got to keep making commitments to get more detail. Yeah. I mean, that really asks the question, what are they doing out there? How come these two human beings, these two women are out in the middle of the wilderness carrying this box. What's in that box? What's the significance? Well, the Puritans wore black, right? These, maybe one or both women can trace their ancestors back to the Puritans. I can trace my DNA to John Wilson, the head of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. And they came to the wilderness, and they were surrounded by the wilderness. And they came upon Native American Indians, I would say Native Americans, and the goal was to make peace with them, to even hire them to go out and hunt beaver and other pelts that could be sold to British merchants, and they make a profit. They might build an estate or a castle. They'll put, appropriate more money for more arms and ammunition to basically employ the Native Americans as you keep spreading out to this vast wilderness that they had an idea was there. And that would grow exponentially. I can't say that word. People were looking at a vast fortune to be made collecting beaver pelts and trapping other animals. And so this is the result of this, and we'll get into the story of that later on. Okay, this is the Authentic Human Being Show. Recite a poem before you start your painting. And then when you end your work, I used to write a poem to my finished work all the time. Okay, have a good one.